Unless you happen to fall through the cracks of the multiverse, you had to have known that Marvel dropped some huge news today. I mean, it was everywhere, right? They gave us a heads up the day before, and then as of this morning, they spent 5.5 hours trolling the fuck out of us in what I perceive as great marketing. Now, there's a lot of people bitching and moaning regarding having to sit through 5.5 hours because they had better things to do. People have jobs. Yeah, we got fucking jobs. But at the same time, no one told you to sit there and watch for the whole 5.5 fucking hours. Be smart about it. Just like me. Just like most of everybody. Go in and out. Check back and out. Check back in and out. Or set up notifications every time. You can do it. You don't have to sit there glued to it and fucking bitch about it. But I digress. I find that it was actually a genius move in that it proves yet again for all those naysayers that, oh, Marvel's dead, there's no coming back. You know what? They fucked up in the past couple of years. That's granted. The quality of programming hasn't been the best, or the movies. They've had more misses than they have hits. But the fact that everybody and their mom was stuck to the screen today in one form or another says a lot. Everybody endured it the whole time, and you proved them right. We're here. We're here. And the thing about Marvel's continuity has always been the long game. Even with this presentation, it's the long game. So, when they started announcing the cast, or part of the cast, for Avengers Doomsday today, let me tell you, start off with a bang. Start off with, actually, they gave us a couple of subgroups, but let's just start from the beginning. Essentially, it starts off with Chris Hemsworth, Thor's coming back, and a chunk of the Avengers. We've got Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan coming back as Cap and Buck. Thank you. My favorite fucking duo. Letitia Wright is coming back as Black Panther. We got Paul Rudd coming back as Ant-Man. And Shang-Chi's kind of an offset. I'm going to throw him in the Avengers bucket, but he's finally getting some love. He was supposed to get a sequel. That didn't happen, but I'm glad he's here. And I'm hoping they give him this movie. His movie was actually one of the best that came out of the phases after Endgame. I fucking love his movie. We also got a fraction of the Thunderbolts. Now, the thing with the Thunderbolts leak is they actually cast... It leaks basically what's been rumored for the past few weeks as to who's not going to make it and who is, but also who does make it. So we've got Yelena's coming back, Florence Pugh. We have Louis Pullman, the Sentry, our villain of the movie. He is going to make it. I didn't think he was going to die. Honestly didn't. I didn't think that he's too powerful for them to get rid of so quickly. David Harbour, Red Guardian. We also have Ghost is coming back, as well as Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent. Who's missing? Taskmaster, who has been rumored to bite the bullet, literally, in Thunderbolts. I also forgot M'Baku's coming back, as well as just lost it. Danny Ramirez, our new Falcon. So I'm throwing them in the Avengers bucket. We also have our Fantastic Four coming through. That's Vanessa Kirby. That is Joseph Quinn. That's going to be Eben Moss Bacharach. And I'll get to our fourth here in a little bit, because he was actually announced at the very end. What shocked everybody, though, was the announcement of our X-Men faction. I'm talking about the Foxmen, all right? We're talking about the OGs. We have Kelsey Grammer coming back as freaking Beast. Patrick Stewart coming back as Professor X. Ian McKellen as Magneto. But the ones no one was seeing, Rebecca Romaine Stamos as Mystique is coming back. Freaking Alan Cummings, Nightcrawler is coming back. And fucking Cyclops, who I hope gets some fucking redemption with an accurate suit, an accurate fucking attitude. James Marsden's coming back. Bro, that's the X-Men. And, out of nowhere, Channing Tatum's Gambit's going to be part of that faction. Bruh, what? So we have our Avengers, we've got our Thunderbolts, we've got our X-Men, and as I mentioned, Fantastic Four. And then the fourth member of the Fantastic Four, Mr. Pedro Pascal, was announced before our final revelation. Now, personally, before I get to that, I was kind of thinking it was going to go one of two ways. I thought they were going to either reveal a big name that we hadn't heard of, like Chris Evans maybe coming back as Cap, but really what I'm leaning towards is Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen. Now, they didn't reveal her, but I still think she's going to be one of our main catalysts. Protagonist, not a protagonist. I don't want to say villain, but she's going to be a main part of this story. I guarantee it. I'll put money on it. But they didn't. Neither one of them was. Instead, we got RDJ's Doctor Doom. And what's kind of cool is they announced Mr. Fantastic and then Doctor Doom. Pretty fitting. And he gave us a little preview regarding Doctor Doom's new theme song, or not new, but his theme song for the movie. And RDJ's is supposed to raise chair. So all in all, cool. A lot of the big names were missing, of course. So there were no Spider-Man, no Tom Holland, which is weird because his movie technically comes out before Doomsday. No Mark Ruffalo, no Chris Pratt, Star-Lord. Doctor Strange was already mentioned not to be a part of this, and he's going to be in Secret Wars. But, yeah, none of that. Not even Daredevil from our, fucking hit new Disney Plus show. But yes, all of this leads to Doom was essentially the tagline. And again, 5.5 hours with each chair being revealed within like 15 or 20 minutes was fucking hilarious. Genius. I think it was genius. And it was revealed in Avengers style, just as always. Now, back to my theory regarding this. Because of everyone that's been mentioned, what I'm thinking is we're getting Secret Wars, right? But I feel, because of press junctions and because of what I've seen with Elizabeth Olsen, she's been questioned a lot prior to this regarding Scarlet Witch's return. Particularly in this junction she's doing right now for, I can't remember the name of the movie, but she's also been donning some Scarlet outfits. I just feel like they're one-on-one. But what I'm thinking here is Doom of whatever multiverse is going, oh, fuck, I forgot one of the main fucking people that keeps coming back. Loki. Loki's coming back. Tom Hiddleston. So, my theory is that Doom finds out somehow about Scarlet Witch Wanda, manipulates her or uses her, some kind of tricks her into creating another incursion to our MCU, right? And I'm thinking it's the Fox version maybe, or it's going to bridge with the Fox version. But he's going to tap into the Fox world. We'll have a moment with Magneto and his daughter, right? The bridge there, the connection, and then the incursion will go into our MCU. So I really think we're going to get our A versus X. I really don't think Doomsday is going to be our final title. They kind of changed the font, which I found kind of intriguing, but I feel like this is going to be Avengers versus X-Men, where I'll take another step back. Sorry. Part I was missing was so that, Scarlet Witch gets tricked. She starts creating incursion, which gets the attention of Loki. Sorry, that's where I was going to go with that. Gets the attention of Loki, who again is our tree, right? And then either gets help from our MCU Avengers or sees that it's being they're bridging into the MCU and then comes and makes himself known and tries to fix that. Regardless, we'll have an eruption of fights. I'm sure the Foxverse will officially be dead. Our Foxmen will be dead. They're not making out of this. This is their send away, right? The same way we got a lot in Deadpool versus Wolverine, who also wasn't mentioned, but I know they're going to be a part of this. There's no way Deadpool and Wolverine aren't a part of Doomsday. But I think this leads into the fight ensues. Our Foxmen die. We have the MCU. We have other incursions. And then we end up on Secret Wars with Battle Worlds. And that's going to lead into the sequel. That's what I'm thinking. Again, I'm thinking that Scarlet Witch is going to have a huge part of this fucking movie. I have faith. I really do. I think this can be done properly. I know we have a lot of main characters here and a lot of teams, but I'm excited about the news personally. I love the cast. I love that. Also, someone I missed, Namor's coming back. Tana Corta Mejia, shout out, who I'm sure is going to have some kind of part with Doctor Doom. Again, they've always had an association. They're frenemies, really big frenemies in the comics. So I'm sure he's going to have a part of it. But really, it's going to boil down to Scarlet Witch, Doctor Doom, fucking Loki, and then everybody else. And then boom. Boom. Secret Wars follows after that. But it's cool to see that the OG X-Men are coming back. That's pretty badass, man. Again, they deserve their proper send-off. And able to say bye to the characters. A lot of people were like, why are they bringing them back? Like, nobody remembers. Nah, dude, they've earned their keep. The X-Men are the part of the reason we even have an MCU, all right? Were their movies great? Some of them were. For the most part, yeah, right? But just like the MCU, they had some misses. We'll never, ever acknowledge Dark Phoenix. That it's trash. It's never going to get acknowledged. I'm hyped. I'm clearly hyped. Let me know what you think down below, of course. Did you like the news? Did you not like the news? What are you excited about? Whatever you're feeling. Talk to me. Vent all you want. And as always, appreciate you. Whoa, appreciate you.